Hello everyone, good morning. This is Live Issue and this is Blessing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel this morning. Now, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please help us hit the red button so that you can get the news once we upload it. I just want to give you an update on the Tunde Thomas and Adam Nuru's story. Finally, Moyo, the lady in the FCMD scandal saga, she has finally spoken. And when we started this story, it was 2 weeks ago or last week. The first video I made, I said Moyo needs to talk. That was the first thing I said. I know I had a lot of people bashing me, but the point is that she is the center of this story. She is the woman involved. She is the one that have been accused of bringing I don't want them call them the wrong children, because there's no child that is wrong, but she brought in another man's child into her home. So she's been accused of this all this while. And I kept saying, Tunde, the husband, is dead. Moyo needs to speak. Finally, Moyo spoke. Now, I'm going to be reading what she wrote. This is a letter or a statement she sent to Sun newspaper today. So today is Saturday. Yeah, she sent it today. And this morning, if you go to buy Sun newspaper today, which is the 9th of January, you will see her statement. Now, this is my news website, yeah, and we are carrying the news. So I'm going to just go straight to what she had to say. And as I'm reading what she said, we'll just analyze it. It's not going to be me talking. It's going to be her talking. And we actually reading through what she said. Okay, she wrote, I write in reference to all the allegation and accusation that have recently been making the rounds on the internet and various social media platforms. I have refrained from responding to this matter for various reasons, one of which is to preserve the memories of Tunde, who departed to be with his maker on December 16th, 2020. Memories not only to me, but to his children who are still young, and to everybody who had a relationship with him. I love the way she started, of course. Whether we like it or not, she was married to Tunde. No matter whatever happened in their marriage, they were still married. And the children, no matter whatever social media is saying, they are still bearing his name. So, well, for her starting, it was okay. She wasn't antagonistic. She wasn't, angry. She was just making a statement. And then she continued. Just like any marriage, Tunde and I had a lot of differences in our marriage, some of which even led to police intervention. Wow. I mean, when I read that, it got to me because you know what? In social media, we're so busy telling people if you have a problem, if your relationship is toxic, if this, run. We're always saying that, okay? Now, for this, if she had a toxic marriage or something happened in her marriage that led to police intervention, if her marriage wasn't, perfect, we don't know what has happened. And sometimes we on social media, we act as police. We are the one that, chastising, coming after marriages, talking about marriages. And we tell a woman this, if she's beating you, run. And what if she had run because of that? We don't know. We didn't know the story. But she's saying that the marriage wasn't perfect. They had their issue. And there were even police involved. Now, remember, Moyo is the one saying this. Tunde is not here. Tunde is dead. So we are only, for like I keep saying, whether we like it or not, Tunde cannot come out to say his own part of this story. So it's either going to be one-sided or social media people making up stories we don't know anything about. Let me continue. But I remain committed to keeping only positive memories of him. No one can ever understand what transpired between us or what each of us experienced in the marriage. Thank you so much. I'm going to say this. Marriage is like, it's like a package. You don't know what you're going to get into until you get into. You see, forget all this boyfriend and girlfriend, you're going out, it's rosy, the guy loves you, the guy worships you, the guy When you enter, that's when you see the package you are in. That's when you know what you get yourself into. And for most of us, we just manage this and stay inside. Even if you are dying and smiling because yes, what else can you do? Unless if the guy is so bad, he's beating you, he wants to kill you, your life is threatened, then you can just run out. But if it's just all of these, one or two issues, of course you stay now and be managing it now. What can you do? You can't leave the marriage because of your children. The social impact or how it affects the children makes us stay. But I don't know why she left. We don't know. But what she's saying, she experienced something. Maybe we were not there. Their marriage was not on social media, so it's not like those ones that we see on social media that we can criticize and talk about. She was educated, she was rich enough, she had money. We talk about this independent woman, how we don't tolerate this. She was already a senior manager in the bank. She had her money. So she knew what she experienced. She knew what she passed through. She knew why she decided to just leave the marriage and relocate. Now, it doesn't mean that she did not have the affair with the manager. It could have been that she had the affair with the manager. It could have been that the problem started because Tunde found out that she was having an affair. We don't know. This story is a story that there are so many things that we can come up with. There are so many reasons. We are the one painting the picture. We are the one, making the assumptions. We don't know. These people, as long as we are concerned, it was hidden from the public, the issues that they had. And you know why? Whether we like it or not, I will respect Tunde. Tunde and Moyo kept their marriage secret from people. They did not tell people. Even if Moyo was sleeping around, Tunde did not come out and tell us in social media. He kept it. Even if Tunde was killing her, Moyo did not come out and tell the whole world. She kept it and decided to move out. Is this not a kind of marriage that we all should be saying, okay, keep your marriage secrets to yourself. You don't need to tell people. Let people make assumptions. Tunde did not tell anyone. His problem is only coming out now that he's dead. And someone is the one bringing this problem up. Let me continue with what she said because, me, I'm just analyzing her letter so that we can get some sense from what she has said, okay? Like they say, it is who wears the shoe that knows where it pinches. In all of it, I never for once wished him bad. His untimely and sudden death is still a shock to me as it is to many others. On no occasion did I ever tell him he was not the father of our two children. Wow. So Moyo has spoken. Is she telling the truth? We don't know. Is she not telling the truth? We don't know. Social media, a president of a free world could cause an uproar through social media. Social media is a very dangerous tool, and people can manipulate people. People can incite people through social media. I've said this so many times when this story started. Let Moyo speak. Let Moyo speak. And why I keep saying, I want her to say, did she tell Tunde? Now, she's saying she never told him that. So who told the person that started the story, the social media person that Moyo said, if I'm Moyo, I will go after that person. I will, if she's really, it's one thing to come and tell us, I did not tell him because he's dead anyway. But if she did not say this, and this uproar, this information of her character and her name has been all over, she needs to go after the person that started this story. She needs to take this person to court. She needs to make this person an example. Because enough is enough. That's why I don't like carrying story. I don't like carrying hearsay story. So many social media people, they have carried, like, this story has made them make so much money. Some people have like 20 versions of this story. But I have decided not to carry a story until I get all the facts. When it happened, I did it. When the MD said something, I did it. Now Moyo is talking, I'm doing it. I'm waiting for Tunde's family to say their own version of the story. Because all these things must come out. Because Moyo has spoken now. She's saying she never told Tunde that the children were not his. Nigerians, we can see anything we want to see. We have on the children's face, because they are fair, we can see the MD of FCMD, forgetting that Moyo also is fair. The children are chubby because MD of FCMB is chubby. That means it has to be the children. Because, we see things. In fact, let me tell you, a mother. I was watching one paternity scandal court case, and a mom of a dead man could swore that those children were her son's children. She said she could see the child's eye when he was young. She could see the child's cheek. She saw the child in this person, in these children. But when they did the paternity test, it was not her late child's children. No. So we can see what we want to see. We can exaggerate what we want to exaggerate. But at the end of the day, it's only Moyo and Tunde that knows what happened. Even the MD of FC doesn't even know. It might not even be his children. Even if let's even say she's a wayward wife. Could it only be MD of MCM that she's sleeping with? She could be sleeping with other bosses and other senior managers. So that is what I have said it so many times. We bloggers, we need to know that we need to find out the truth before we start castigating or talking. She might have done it, but she's denying. So what do we need to know now? The truth needs to be found. We need to probe more. Can Tunde's family come out and tell us whether Tunde ever told them that Moyo said? Because there's no child that will not tell the mom or the dad, my wife told me that these children are not my own. Tunde must have told his best friend or his mom or his dad. It's not something he will keep now. He was about getting married to another woman anyway. It was like 4 years ago. So who did Tunde open his mouth to tell? Not social media people blogging and talking. Maybe somebody wants somebody's job or someone after somebody and then they are talking. We need to get the root of this. Let me continue what Moyo said. It is therefore deliberate falsehood and certainly malicious to allege and insinuate that I informed him that the children are not his. The children still bear his name. Only God knows why he died in an untimely period. It is not in my place or anyone's place to play God and talk with certainty as to the cause of his death without proven medical facts. Despite our separation, we never allowed our differences affect the relationship we respectfully have with the children. He still had conversation with the children like any father would, up until his sudden death and unfortunate death. It is quite sad and disheartening to see the picture of these innocent children splash over the internet with very and weird comments. I do wish his family and friends the fortitude to bear the unfortunate loss, and I ask that we all allow to grieve his loss in peace. He has now been ready to rest, and we implore all and sundry to please respect our privacy and allow those grieving his loss, including the children and I, to do so in peace. Moyo Thomas spoken. She has spoken. Whether we believe her or we don't believe her, we wanted her to speak. She's spoken. Some of us will, have this mind that she's lying, she's hiding things, she's not telling us the truth. It's okay for you to think that way. Even me, when I first read the story, I said, she's lying now. She's covering her ass out. She's just trying to cover her tracks and everything. But you know one thing, the truth will always be revealed. The truth will always come out. For women, let me tell you, you need to be very, very careful. Why would you want to in any way say that your child is not your husband's child if it's not true? Even though she's saying she did not say it. So who heard when she said he did? Who did Tunde tell that she said it? Did she even say it? How are we sure? Tunde is not here to tell us. Tunde's family they are not talking. Maybe now she has made her own statement. Maybe Tunde's family will now talk. I'm going to say this. We have a lot of motivational speakers out there. We have a lot of YouTubers, a lot of, influencers. People come out, they talk and talk and talk, but they don't really practice what they say. When what they say happens, they still say something negative about what they said. Let's put this picture. Moyo had a marriage. In her own life, or in her own statement, it was a troubled marriage. Let's say she had an affair. Let's say she gave birth to children. What she's saying is that she did not in any way claim that those children are not Tunde's children. The one thing that we all can agree is that Moyo left her marriage. According to her, she has confirmed she did not want the marriage. She left. She did not want it. So, the only person or the only people that can actually put more light to the fact or to the issue that is making Nigeria have headache, talk about paternity scandal, talk about DNA, the only people that can show more light, because Moyo has denied it, is Tunde's family or Tunde's closest friend. So now Moyo has spoken. Can they come out so that we can rest this? I'm not even going to say I believe Moyo, because I don't know. Human beings are dubious. Human beings can be wicked. We have all condemned her. We have all said if she did it, it is so wrong. We have all crucified her. She has spoken. So we are still not satisfied, because I know some people still, they will go after this woman and say she's lying. But while you are accusing her, were you there? That's all I can say. We don't know. We definitely don't know what happened in this marriage. We cannot tell. Nobody can stand up and say, I am sure. The only thing that can prove this would be a DNA test. But Tunde is dead. So, what is the way forward? Tunde's family to speak. What if they don't want to speak? What if they don't want to dishonor the name of their son? Why are we, I don't know how to put it. Why are we here? What do we really want to find out? What is the end story to this story? The children to find out that their dad is not their dad. Or the children to find out that their mom was sleeping with the MD. Or the children, what is the end? These two people, they know what happened. The husband and wife, Tunde and Moyo, they know what has happened. They know what they know. We are busy being social media police. May God help all of us. All right, my final advice is for every person out there, if you're married, please guide your marriage as much as you can. Guide your marriage. Because at the end of the day, people will talk. Whether you tell them or you don't tell them, they will still talk. So guide your marriage. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye-bye.